Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about different technology that can be used in the health classroom. As an elementary health and physical education teacher, I'm sure a lot of you are in the same boat as me, where it's pretty simple to incorporate technology into the gymnasium, and heart rate monitors and pulse wands and things of that nature. However, sometimes technology in the health classroom gets forgotten. I was able to find an app recently called The Human Body by TinyBop. I was able to download it for free, and it seems like a great way to teach the students the body systems. I currently use it with 2nd and 3rd grade students. However, I think it would also be appropriate for older students as long as you go through and make sure that it is developmentally appropriate for the students that you have. Now I would like to show you a little bit about how the application works. Once again, it's called The Human Body. It's by TinyBop. And here's what the starting page looks like. When you first come up, there's different profiles. What you'll do is click on your profile. It opens up. And what you get is a blank human body. And over here on the sides are all of the different body systems. And what's neat about it is you can either have all the different body systems on at the same time, or you can narrow it down to look into one or two in more detail. Today I'm going to start by showing you just 3 of the systems. We'll look at the nervous system, the respiratory system, and the circulatory system. Here we can see the nervous system and all the nerves running throughout the body. The connection can be seen between all the nerves, the spinal cord, and the brain. Let's see what happens when over here the insect is picked. Wherever it decides to bite, you can see the signals go through the nerves, into the spinal cord, and up to the brain. This is how messages get relayed through the body. This then causes the unhappy face to appear because pain is the body's response to the bite. This same process can be seen with the other objects over here like the feather. You can play around and see the other responses when you get the app. Let me show you a different system and what else this technology can do. The next system I want to show is the respiratory system. There are a couple of features that I want to focus on, and if you listen, first of all, you can actually hear the breathing. The lungs, diaphragm, and airway are shown here. If you want to see them more clearly, you can actually zoom in on them by clicking over here on the side. Once picked, this shade can be brought back and forth to reveal the inside of the lungs. As the diaphragm contracts, the lungs get larger because they are able to be filled with air. Then, when the diaphragm expands, the air is forced through the airway. What I also found to be a neat feature are the legs down here in the corner. As you press on them, it simulates the body walking, and the more you press, running. And this obviously causes the lungs to move faster because there's an increase in breathing. Another neat feature, if you wanted your students to understand that, you can actually put recordings in. And these blue dots are where the recordings can be made. Let's play one. If you go from a walk to a run, the lungs must work harder to pump oxygen through the body. So there's another educational feature that can help your students learn the information they need to, as well as be interactive with the application. Each system has different body parts that can be looked at in more detail. For example, I will show you a little of the circulatory system. The next system we'll go over is the circulatory system. Here you can see the heart, veins, and arteries. To look at the heart close up, you'll click here on the heart, and you will be able to see the blood getting pumped in and out of the heart. Here's the outside. Here's the inside. This would also be a perfect time to show the students that the veins bring back the blood after it has gone through the body, and then it picks up oxygen and heads back out through the arteries. The colors make it simple to see this process occurring. Once again, the legs will also cause the heart to pump much faster. This makes sense because, as we all know, your heart rate is increased during exercise. To show the students what the inside of an artery looks like, this part down here can be selected. Depending on how much detail you want to get into, a lot of different concepts can be covered using this application. The other systems I'll leave for you to explore. The other ones that we can look at, besides the nervous system, circulatory, and respiratory system, include the skeletal system, where you can look at a lot of the different bones. You can also look at the digestive system, which includes the stomach, the teeth, the intestines, things like that. And you can also look at the muscular system to see how the muscles work. I would recommend using this application either on a smartboard, or you could have the students look at the iPad. I would recommend also going through and searching through this beforehand to make sure everything's appropriate for your students. In the digestive system, there is something that happens after the food's digested that could cause a little bit of a ruckus in your classroom. Overall, though, this is a wonderful app to teach the body systems. It's very inexpensive. It gets the students to be interactive with the technology, and I hope you learn something about it and can maybe use it in your classroom. Thank you.